Hey, how's everyone doing? Today is Sunday, July 14th, 2024. Well, we all know what happened on July 13th, 2024. The assassination attempt on Donald Trump should have never happened. The shooter, from what we know, is deceased. They shot him on the roof of a building that he should never have gotten onto. Okay, they had no drones flying around. Matter of fact, there were people on a hill that were telling that there's an individual with a gun on this roof, and the authorities did nothing about it. They bypassed this, and this is the end results of what happened to Donald Trump. It's a damn shame. What's this world coming to? I can't figure it out. There's a lot of bird brains in this world, and I'm not one of them. I'm not saying the whole world are a bunch of bird brains, but listen, if you don't like somebody who's running on their political agenda, don't vote for them. This must have been really welling up for a long time in this individual, and his parents should be responsible for this. I hope they go after the parents if he has parents. How can people say, "I we didn't know he was going to do this"? You never saw any of his guns or gun, and the individual that sold it to him, he or she should be held up on charges. Did you check his record? Did he have a clean record? Maybe he was criminally insane. We don't know this. It's a terrible thing to say, but whatever. This shooting took place in Butler, PA. Like I said, the shooter is dead. This assassination attempt took place Saturday, 7/13/24. And then the idiots that were spotted jumping up and down in the rally with their fingers like this. Those are the troublemakers. Yeah, yeah, okay, you're upset about what happened about Trump. I get that, but no need to do that. Then there's people of certain organizations on social media who had past involvement in prior mass shootings, bloggers from other countries who have nothing to do with this, from other countries also speaking their piece in the wrong way. And these people wish to say that their involvement or they were involved with this situation is just simply not true. We don't know the facts yet. We'll find out. And praise to the people who shielded Donald Trump after the fact of what had happened to him and after the fact that bullets had stopped. Uh, the FBI, I don't even know why they were there, but they better find out what the story is. How ironic this person has the same name as me, Thomas Matthew. Well, the first name Thomas anyway. Middle name Matthew Crooks. And then another gentleman by the name of Corey. He laid on his family to shield them as this was going on, and unfortunately he lost his life. Now he's in the hands of God. They say the House GOP is going to investigate what happened. I certainly hope so. The gentleman's name was the deceased. His name was Corey Coppertone, the gentleman who tried to save his family. He's a slain rally goer. Uh, Joe Biden's going to speak at 1:30 p.m. I don't know what he's got to say. Um, I don't know. I don't know about this world anymore. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. I'd like to know why my lights keep blinking. Um, like I said, if you don't like this man's agenda, don't vote for him. Don't bother with him. I myself, I sit here in the house and I see these things on the news, and it seems to irritate me. But if it gets to the point where it really bothers me, click, off it goes. Um, Joe Biden did get on TV last night saying this situation has no place for this country to have these things going on. Then the children go out to shoot the children in the school, mass shootings because they don't like the way the teacher's treating them or any other student. Right away, we have a problem. We grab a friggin' gun. No, don't grab a friggin' gun. Fight with words. Fight with hands. And the border situation, that's getting worse. There's a lot of robberies, stabbings in New York that are being caught on camera. If you look at these people, maybe I shouldn't say this, they look like foreigners who came from other countries. Um, Donald Trump just ought to shield himself from now on when he goes to other agendas that he has to do. He needs to be shielded, or shield himself uh, in a way that saves his life. And the family, the shooters, if I may have said this already, the family of the shooter, they should be held reliable for everything that went on. Everything should come down on them, fall down on them. My hand's hurting lately. Don't get old. Um, They did a wonderful job of putting him in the vehicle and taking him to the hospital. Donald Trump was in the hospital, and he did a national broadcast about what had happened, what went down, and how he feels at the moment. And then when he was being surrounded by the agents, how he was doing this, doing this. And I thought for one moment I saw him say the words F you and do this. Uh, I'm sorry this happened to the family of Donald Trump. I wish you nothing but the best and well wishes. The country does. Um, like I said, this should never have happened. I myself was shocked. I think there was two other individuals, well, three. The one gentleman, Corey, who lost his life, and the two other people who were injured. Um, I believe they're okay now. I just can't make. I just don't know which end of the stick is up with this country anymore. I mean, Donald Trump did what he could do for this country. The country was on the up and up until the gentleman lost the election. Biden himself, oh, I'm not leaving, I'm here to stay. Well, if you want a big embarrassment on losing the race, go right ahead. And they want to get Kamala Harris in. Well, maybe the country would be better with a woman in charge, but I myself feel that she would have the morals of what Joe Biden stood for. And I don't think that's right. Then Trump has picked a running mate, but he hasn't said anything about who it is. Um, but if Trump loses, Biden wins. I'm leaving this country. I think a lot of people will. I don't know what's the matter with people. That should not have happened. No, should not have happened. And to look on this poor man's face, Donald Trump, disdain, disgust, pissed off, like the rest of the world is. We can't live like this anymore, folks. We can't. Don't worry, these people will be in the crowd in front of God, and all they're going to hear is, you come ahead of the line. I have something to say to you, buddy. And then, whatever said will not be pleasant, and this individual is going to fall down, down, down into hell. There'll be no gates. They're going to wait for you, and they're going to take you right away, snatch you. That's what will be on my mind before I even did anything like that, which I never, never would do. No one should do that. No one. Then you got all these news reporters saying this, badass mouthing Donald Trump, blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay, okay. I don't get people. Like I said, this country was in better shape before Biden became president. Now Biden's president, the goddamn gas is up, the food is up, rents are up. Trying to buy a house, forget that. Trying to buy a car, forget that. The American dream, you know where that went to? To pot, to shit. That's where it went. Excuse my language, but I'm starting to get really annoyed. All because of one individual. Everybody's got to be sad, aggravated, pissed off. Oh, his name was this, his name was that. This is where he lived. He lived in Butler, Pennsylvania. Who cares? Who cares? No recognition, please, for people like that. None. Just say that he did this, that, and the other thing. We don't know his name. No, we don't care to know his name. I was like beside myself. I was on a computer last night doing something, and all of a sudden this bulletin came in about this situation. Um, I was taken back, shocked, sick to my stomach, sick to my stomach, seeing this happening to Donald Trump over and over and over again. This is Donald Trump again, putting his fist up. And from now on, oops, this photo will be in history books forever. May have showed this photo, but this is Donald Trump being led down to go get emergency services. Why is this thing so dark all the time? Um, just don't know what to make of this. And Mr. Joe Biden, you watch out too, because you're not too well liked as far as I'm concerned, based upon what I see or have seen on TV. Yes, it was nice of you to get on there and speak your piece, you and the Vice President Kamala Harris. Um, his wife had a saying. She said something. I don't recall what it was. But actually, I think what she said was that this has no place in our country, in our society, in our world. Maybe overseas, we got a few sorries from other foreign dignitaries from overseas. Some of them were probably freaking sitting back laughing. I mean, this man is trying to do good for us, and this is what happens to him. This is what happens to people who try to do good. Is he going to run anymore? I would imagine so. I hope so. Uh, just don't want Kamala Harris to get in and be president, because she's going to have the same opinions and continue doing what Donald Trump, excuse me, what Biden wants to do. No gas, none of this, none of that, da, 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 da. But he says he swears to God that the economy has gotten better. Has he gone out there and shopped? No, he goes to the beach, lays on the beach. Um, I don't know. Maybe Donald Trump should go out there and hit a few holes when he gets a little bit better, relax, then do some more campaigning. Uh, these states in this country should now, not because of what happened to Donald Trump, should now, if ever, and if really they vote for him, saying, "Oh, he's going to be a dictator." No, he's not going to be a dictator, but he's going to speak his goddamn piece. He'll speak his piece. Take care of the unruly people. How about when they were rioting before the end of his term? He told them, "If you don't stop going out there and just defacing our American statues, you're going to be in jail for 10 years." It stopped. Just like that, it stopped. People know this man's not playing games. Took damn well good care of this country. Passed the first stimulus package. Of course, Biden passed the rest of them because he had to follow suit. So he took credit for that. Yeah, Trump's the little problem is yakking and yakking on I was going to say Twitter. Yak 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 yak. Nobody likes him because he speaks his damn piece. He speaks his piece. Soon as he got into office, he sat down, took his pen, and started writing new laws into the land of this country. One was the border wall, which was stopped by Joe Biden. There's hundreds of thousands of millions of foreigners in this country now. And some of them have gone out there, it's been proven, uh, raping, stealing, stabbing. It's not only our people, but these people. Then they come here, they get hotels, they get their insurances, health insurance, uh, tons of money added to a credit card. I mean, come to the country. I'm not saying you shouldn't. Come to the country the right way. The right way, damn it. I get Social Security. I'm told, well, you only worked 15 years out of the 20 years before you applied for Social Security. So you're only going to get this much. You're missing between 5 and 8 more years of putting into Social Security. Well, excuse me. Excuse me. I don't know. Then I get a raise into my Social Security. Some of that Medicaid or Medicare, whichever one it is, it takes part of it. It's because you're making money or collecting. There's a cut in every part of the friggin' pie. Joe, Mo, Blow, Mary, Canary. Oh, everybody gets a cut of that pie until this much is left for you. Shouldn't be that way, but I'm thankful for getting it. And here, Trump 2024, I'll be back no matter what. This is just my view, my point, my opinions. Sorry if nobody likes it. It's the way it is. That's the way this YouTuber is. Just in shock and awe of what went down yesterday. Should not have happened. Should not have happened, but it did. And if Trump turned his head any other way, just a little bit, the bullet would have entered his skull, into his brain, they say, and Spitty Santo. Um, I don't know anymore. Like I said, it should not have happened. What's my country coming to? What is my country coming to? Don't know anymore. We all got our problems, but this is no way to take care of your problem. Like I said, just don't vote for the individual, damn it. And I hope they hold the family accountable, the shooter's family accountable, uh, held responsible for it. It's the way it should be. Somebody in your family goes out and starts shooting, and if they survive, lock them up, throw away the damn key, put them in a cell with tons of rats that'll eat through their stomach. Sorry, I was a little loud at times, but I'm pissed like everyone else, annoyed, sick to my stomach. And this brings back memories of when I was 9 years old, of hearing and seeing on TV what was going on with John F. Kennedy and John F. Kennedy Jr. Of course, my parents didn't tell me anything. I learned everything as I got older, what had happened. And let's not forget what happened to Martin Luther King neither. He was for the people, just like the Kennedys were. He spoke to Kennedy's brother, grandson, I believe it is. Uh, and he was in shock too. It brought back memories for him too. So I gotta go, everybody. Peace. Remember this: peace, love one another. Try to love one another, and stop the damn hating.